In today's video, I show you how to install a hidden winch on a 2002 Cadillac Escalade. Now, even though this is a 2002 Escalade, this will work with the same year Chevy Tahoes, GMC Yukons. I've seen a video where a guy put it on an Avalanche and Suburbans I've seen. And the website says it's for Silverados and Sierras. But yeah, it should fit at pretty much any 99 to 06 GM truck, the 800 platform trucks. So yeah guys, let's get in the video. What's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are adding a winch to the Escalade here. For those of you who haven't been watching, this is a 2002 Cadillac Escalade, 6.0 all-wheel drive. I have a little camper set up in the back so I can sleep in it, and I plan on going to pretty remote places, nothing crazy, no serious like rock climbing or off-roading like that, but I travel on state game land roads and state forest roads, stuff like that. You get pretty hairy sometimes in the winter, so having this winch here will give me a lot of peace of mind. Now this is the Badland 9,000 pound winch from Harbor Freight. Picked this up yesterday. It was on sale for like 300 bucks. And I also got this Rough Country hidden winch mount. On the site or on Amazon, it said that this mount would not work on the 2002 Escalade, but I just test fitted it and it definitely works. And it also said that it wouldn't fit on my 2004 Silverado 2500, but I test fitted it and it fits on there too. So just in case any of you guys want to order it, I don't know, it says it doesn't fit. It's for these trucks, the 9906 says for Sierras and Silverados. But I've seen a video where a guy put it on an Avalanche, and I've seen it on Tahoes, and so I just decided to buy it. I test fit it and it definitely works. The only thing I had to do was cut out this little part here. This is for a front license plate, and I don't really care. This is my Escalade. I'm doing what I want with it, and it doesn't even look that bad with that missing. It was real easy to get off. I just used the razor blade. Yeah, so we're gonna get this winch together, put it on this hidden winch mount, and once this is all put together, this little section will be filled in here. It'll actually look really cool, I think. I haven't seen any videos of people putting winches on an Escalade. One of the main reasons I'm getting this is that I'm really not too sure how the all-wheel drive transfer case is gonna hold up in some pretty decent off-roading, some deep mud, snow, stuff like that. So I just want to have that winch for some extra security. But yeah guys, I'm going to show you pretty much how I mount this winch. So let's get started. Before this video starts, would you guys do me a huge favor and drop a like down below? I really appreciate it, and it helps the channel grow, helps the video reach a wider audience. And yeah guys, it makes me happy, so hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so help me hit that goal. Alright guys, so here's the winch. Pretty nice guy. Pretty nice winch for 300 bucks. Really heavy. I wanted to get a 5,500 pound winch because it was only 30 pounds, but it didn't fit on this bracket. So these 4 bolts right here, this is gonna bolt down to right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do that first. Shouldn't have any issues. All right guys, so I got the bolts started, and I got the cable through this front thing, this guide. This guy just bolts on the front of this bracket with these 2 bolts, one here, one over here. And then the winch is bolted on with these 4. 2 here, 2 here. And yeah, they're just started. I gotta tighten them down, but we're getting ready. Next I have to take off this guy just to give me some more room. This little cover, plastic undercarriage cover. I gotta take that off, and then there's 2 bolts, or 1 bolt on each side. Okay, so I gotta take this bolt out. I'm gonna reuse it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think they give you one of these. I have to check my box, but I have to take this one out, and then same on the other side. This one, this is a big wire nest for my head unit. I'm not sure if that's going to be in the way or not, but all right guys, got all these bolts tightened down. I took off that plastic guard, and I took out these 2 bolts. 1 there, and 1 there, right there. Now I'm ready to bolt this winch in. I can get 2 of the bolts started, then I'm gonna have to drill a couple holes. But this thing weighs about 100 pounds. Right now, the bracket's about 30 and the winch is like 70, so somewhere around there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get those 2 bolts started or not, so I might have to use this jack. We'll see how it goes. This sucker's pretty heavy. What is these bolts? Yeah, I can't do it, no way. Okay, so there is a tiny piece of metal burr that's hung up that's keeping it from going where I need to go, so I need to get my grinder. Whew. Okay, I got one started. Alright guys, so just did a little test fit. I got the first 2 bolts started. Now I have to drill 4 holes into the frame, and then they come with these little lock nuts that you just screw these bolts right into. But that's what it's gonna look like. I think it looks pretty badass. You know, it fit perfectly through that little cutout that I made. And now I got a winch. I just gotta hook up the wiring and stuff like that, but all that's pretty simple. But next I just gotta drill those 4 holes for those 4 bolts to go through. You drill them right here, 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side. And then you stick the little nut up in here. So you take one of these nuts and has a little hook on it, kinda. It goes right in there, right like that. And when you're tightening it down, this little hook keeps it from spinning. So pretty cool. We gotta drill those 4 holes. I don't know if I have a drill bit big enough. We'll see. All right, guys, it's the next day. I ran out of time, ran out of daylight yesterday, but I got it all hooked up now. Looks pretty good on there. Doesn't stand out too bad. But the wiring is really easy. I'll show you here in a second. But you have your solenoid box, You have the short black, a short red, and another short black. But the short black that's on the side of your little disconnect, that goes to the yellow one. And you'll see underneath there's each one has a yellow, black, and red cover. And then, so it's all color matched from the solenoid box to the winch. You'll be able to see. Then you have a long red that comes up and goes to the battery with a circuit breaker. And then you have the long black, that's your ground. Comes up. And I have it hooked to the battery because I had it hooked to other places and it wasn't getting a good ground. So maybe you guys can. I've never had a problem hooking right to the battery on older vehicles. I have had a problem on newer vehicles, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, really simple wiring. Took me like 10 minutes to run everything and get it right. I'll show you underneath here. So when you come underneath, this is what we got. This is the hidden winch bracket. Then right behind here we have the winch. This is where my connect is when I need to use it. That's where I plug in at. So it's a little annoying. I have to crawl underneath here, but not that big of a deal. And this is what I said with the wiring. This is your solenoid box. Then you have this short black one. That's the closest one to right here. It's gonna go onto the yellow connection, and it has this yellow cover. Then you have the short red, and then another short black that actually goes behind. If you see up in there, right there, it's kind of hard to get to. It's behind the winch. It's just the way I have the winch set up right now. But the short black ground goes back there, behind there, as well as this little guy, the real skinny wire that goes behind and connects there too. So yeah, pretty simple wiring. Over on the other side, that's where you have the free spool and engage. It's pretty easy to get to. I actually don't mind just reaching under and hitting it. That's the price you pay for having the hidden winch. I'd rather have it like this than having a big, like a big hitch, like receiver, and then, you know, things like that. So it actually tucks in there pretty nice. So let me plug it in and we'll give it a go. All right guys, so we got the truck here. We got the Escalade up there. I still need to pull out the winch cable, but this is slightly, the Escalade is sitting uphill from the truck, so the winch is going to be pulling the truck uphill towards the Escalade. Should be a pretty good little test because I was just at the scrapyard yesterday, and this truck, the way it sits right now, is 6,000 pounds. So I have my 9,000 pound winch. Should be no problem. This would be a good test to see if, like, say my truck was stuck right there, had no traction. Click at the free spool all the way down like that. Okay, now we can just pull this out. All right, got the truck down there. Got the parking brake on with the Escalade. Got the truck at neutral. And we're just gonna see how, I gotta take it out of free spool. Okay. Now we should be good. See how well this works. In. Tighten it up. Alright, it's pulling it no problem. Oh, moving the Escalade a little bit. you don't want to go too much at once. Give it breaks to let your battery recharge and make sure you're not overheating the winch. But it's working good. Go a little bit more. Yeah, it's working real good. All right, guys. Okay, now I'm just gonna wind it back in. I moved my truck about, I don't know, 10 feet. Works pretty good. So now I'm just gonna wind it in. And there you have it. The Escalade hidden winch. Thing looks pretty mean like this. All right, guys, there she is, all done. Really happy I did this. I definitely have peace of mind now anywhere I go. If I go to the beach, if it's snowing, some backwoods trails, it's muddy, whatever. Now I have my winch all hooked up. Doesn't stick out too much. Doesn't look out of place really. I'm really happy with it overall. So yeah, guys, hopefully this helps you out or someone out if you're planning on doing something similar. I haven't really seen, like I said, any videos with Escalades that have winches, so it's nice to see that it's pretty easily done. I'll leave a link down below to the hidden winch bracket that I bought off Amazon, even though it's rough country. And yeah, guys, hope you have a great day. Peace.